Guys, World Cup, Group K. Do you know what? It's funny enough, this one is actually one that I quite like all four teams. And I think it's going to be really difficult to predict. All of them have got something a little bit special. Portugal, first game versus DR Congo. Democratic Republic of Congo. I know, if you don't mind, I call it DR Congo, please. Well, Portugal for me are my dark horses to win this competition. Everyone's going sort of England, Spain, Brazil, France, not in that order, but it's Spain, France, Brazil, Argentina. Oh, hold on, has anybody forgotten about Portugal? Seriously, I think they're fifth favourites. Well, I actually think they're better than that. I think actually these guys are a better team than Brazil. I do. And I think they're even possibly better than England, dare I say it. Just look, guys, what's the result going to be for Portugal, DR Congo? Well, Portugal, listen to this. Leao, Silva, Ruben Diaz, Pedro Neto, Bruno Fernandes and Vitina in the middle of the park. That is a great team. But, DR Congo, everybody thinks, who the hell are they? Seriously, guys. They came second to Senegal. Yeah, okay, fine. They got through on the playoffs. They had to beat Cameroon. They then had to beat Nigeria on penalties and then beat Jamaica 1-0. Guys, they've got Visa. They've got Wan-Bissaka. They've got Bam Kambu. I'm sorry about the pronunciation. A great goal scorer. Seriously, they play 4-2-3-1. Really defensive. Strong team ethic. 8 clean sheets in the last 13 games. In the World Cup qualifiers, they are going to be hard to beat. They just played Denmark, drew with them. Well, we know Denmark play low block defensive and don't give away much. But that's the same as DR Congo. They don't give away much. They are strong, physically strong, hard to score against. As I just said, 8 clean sheets. But I've got this down as Portugal 2, DR Congo 0. They'll try and catch on the break, but I think Portugal will just have too much for them. Then we've got Uzbekistan versus Colombia. My gosh. And everyone will say, Uzbekistan, who are they? Listen, guys, their coach, they have got somebody who's a legend. For me, Cannavaro. What a coach. And who's the centre-half? Yeah, Man City Kuzanov. And look how blasted good he has been this season. Seriously. And their captain, I'm sorry about the names, Shamurodov. He's a legend goal scorer for them. You may not recognise him, but I'm telling you, a good goal scorer. And on the wing, they've got a guy called Fayzululaev. Sorry about the name. Super fast. Guys, they have these last games. Won 10, drawn 5, lost 2. This team, Cannavaro's got them playing the old type of Italian football. In the midfield is where they defend. They have Kuzanov, who stays at the back. He's fast. Anything comes through, they have him there sweeping up behind that midfield. He's super fast. And they have wingers, super fast wingers. I'm telling you now, guys, the counter-attacks, they will catch people. They will catch people on the break. Problem is, the stats are showing that last 10-15 minutes, they lose a bit of concentration. They tire a little bit because it's all about hard work, closing down, and they get hit in the last 10-15 minutes. But they will be a hard team to beat. And on the counter, they are fast, super fast up front, got a good goal scorer. They're playing against Colombia. Well, Colombia, guys, they're one of the teams that I want to look at. I think I'm going to enjoy watching them play. I mean, they've got Luis Díaz on the wing. I think Liverpool never should have. He is such a great player. What a fast, super player is. Lerma of Palace, if people, surely you know him. And then in the back, Yeremina, what a defender, and Sanchez. Those two at the back are super strong. And then we've got sort of Rodriguez. I don't know if you remember. Okay, he's not as young as he was, but he won the Golden Boot Award a couple of World Cups ago. So, you know, he's got it all up there. These guys, super defensive, aggressive, intense, defend hard. And seriously, guys, in the run-up, they don't have knockout qualifiers, but in their run-up, they beat both Argentina and Brazil. These guys are no mugs. They are going to be hard to beat. I've got that down. Honestly, Uzbekistan versus Colombia. I haven't got a clue who's going to win that. Tight, both defensive, both physically strong, both put a lot of effort in. 1-1. Then we got Portugal, Uzbekistan. I don't think Portugal will find it that easy to score against them, but they have, technically they're the best team in this group. You have to say they're the team that I think could win the World Cup with just a little bit of luck. The only reason that's not going to do it is because I don't think their squad has got enough depth, and some of their players are getting old and will tire towards the end of it and may need to be rested. I don't think I mentioned Silva. Bernardo Silva's there as well. Mike, what? I've got Portugal 1, Uzbekistan 0. Sorry, guys, that's what I think. Then we got Colombia versus DR Congo. Oh, guys, that again is another one of those big contests. Intense, a lot of energy, physical. That game again, I don't know which way it's going to go. It could go anyway. It could either be it could either be a draw, but I think Colombia just might win it 1-0. I've got to go with one or the other. Draw 1-0. Colombia 1-0. Then we got Colombia or Portugal. Portugal by that stage I think will have gone through, but I think they'll find it hard to beat Colombia. I think they'll rest players. Colombia will need to get something from it. Colombia 1, Portugal 1, and then DR Congo versus Uzbekistan. Guys, that could go anywhere. You know, with Wisa up front, Wan-Bissaka. I just think Uzbekistan physically will be strong, good on the counter. They'd be aggressive. I've got that down as DR Congo 1, Uzbekistan 2, making it 2. I nearly went 1-0. 2. Football Chat Uncensored, Rino talking.